This sounds so clean. It's insane. Like, imagine how much you can do with this. It's crazy.
This software allows you to transform your vocals into another singer. You can even transform male vocals into female vocals. All you have to do is log in and then drop your audio file right here. This is what we've uploaded.
Is that it?
Yes,
Is it live? Was it live?
it was live. It says here it is live. I think it's...
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's fine now. For you watching me on YouTube, please let me know in the chats if you can see me now. Yes, you can. It seems that I just needed to press a button. Thank you. So let's talk today about positioning. How to position yourself like a queen. But first, and I will talk again about why I chose the queen as the element, as the reference for our life. Hey Deborah, how I chose and why I chose a queen as our inspiration, the crown as our symbol, because I think this is important, an important story to tell you. But before I dive into that, I really need to talk about yesterday. You have no idea. Yesterday I wasn't live because I organize every month in Stockholm a networking event for female entrepreneurs. I'm gonna today leave the link for joining the group on my WhatsApp or on my Instagram stories. So you just click and you can join the group as well if you are an entrepreneur or planning to start a company. And you can join the group if you also live in Stockholm, because the idea is that we meet in real life. So yesterday was the first network event in Stockholm for 2025, and it was insane. We were 10 female entrepreneurs. It was amazing. Amazing in the sense that you meet like-minded people. People that believe you can achieve your goals, even if for you or for other people they seem like utopia, crazy. But when you surround yourself with people that also has goals, the same mindset, you feel so empowered, you feel so energized. And that's exactly why I chose to work with female entrepreneurs. And yesterday, as most of times, there was people who joined the first time, people who joined a few times already that I got to know, some amazing, brilliant women like Alice, like Beatrice. Yes, it was an incredible evening. But the new female entrepreneurs that joined us for the first time asked what I do. And there was Luisa. Actually, I'm gonna also tag her on my Instagram stories today. Luisa from Beauty Room Stockholm. She's a makeup artist. She works with as an esthetician as well. And she followed me for a while now. And and it was first time she joined as well. I never met her in person. And when the other female entrepreneurs asked what I do, I asked if she knew what I do. And what a surprise, I left the room crying in a very good way. It became very emotional for me because she spoke for a few minutes about my entire story. She knew when I left my family in Brazil to study. She knew when I went to Portugal. She knew what happened when I moved to Sweden. I couldn't speak Swedish and I started my travel blog. When I became an influencer, she knew every detail. And this story can happen to you too. People that connect with you so deeply that they will go lengths to meet you, to work with you, and to become your clients. And today I'm also going to talk that you don't need a huge following. That's not about the number of followers. And today I'm also going to tell something that's important, because you probably don't even need a lot of followers for your business. Because followers, they are not paying clients usually. What you need is the right audience that can become and will become your paying customers. So different from ego numbers, a huge following. Today we're gonna talk about building this authentic positioning so you can actually lead a community as a queen that you are. So you attract the right people, people that will vouch for you. Also Beatrice that was there. When they asked, I asked, do you also know what I do? She also told people, you teach women how to become influencers of their own businesses. And this, I didn't said a word. They told my story for me. First, I am very grateful for meeting them, for having them there, for that amazing support. And also it gives me energy and inspiration to continue doing what I'm doing. Sometimes you, as a female entrepreneur, look at the end. The end meaning that you look comparing yourself with other people. When you compare yourself to other people, you are actually putting yourself in a very difficult position, because this person that you might be, oh, but she's my competitor, she's very successful, she has a lot of more money than I do for ads, she has more followers, she has more time in business, and you are comparing your story with someone that has a completely different story. And also what you do when you compare is that you forget that for achieving this level, you need to start here. Like, think of I really like to talk about the story of when you start running. I don't run. But let's imagine, you see, I don't run. Let's imagine that you decided that in 2025 you're gonna become more healthy, like practice more exercise, and you start running. You're a person like me who never ran before, barely. In my case, first thing I would do is not start running a half marathon, 20 something kilometers in the first day, right? I would first start fixing my injured knee. It's the first step for me. Why? Because I can barely walk at the moment because I injured my knee the other day skiing. So the first thing is that I get in shape first, meaning I need to cure my injured knee. So this is step number one for me. Then it would probably, or in the meantime, find the right shoes, because you need right shoes. And then hire a professional to teach me how to properly run so I don't injure myself again. And that would be the second, third step. And then probably when I start, I would need to start stretching and walking, then walking faster, then intercalating running a bit, walking, running a bit, walk, until then I can maybe run 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers. You understand where I want to go. You put some excuses to your life online as an entrepreneur because you compare yourself to others. But you forget that even someone that is here with a lot of followers, with a lot of money that you think this person has, this person started somewhere here. And if it was comparing to running a marathon, this person needed to also start by the first step. What is your first step? Ask yourself that today. What can you do today to start taking the first step towards your goal? You need to build up. Not thinking that you can just skip a step and go far away in the first try. Right? You're gonna learn a lot on the way. And when I talk the importance of positioning yourself on social media, of being the face, the voice, the influencer of your business, I talk about you taking ownership of your story and connecting with people that truly want what you have to offer. Sometimes you are not getting the clients you want or you think you deserve, because I know you deserve, but it might be because you're trying to sell to the wrong people. But your message is so confused that the people that could actually benefit a lot of your service, of your product, they don't find you because of all the noise around your personal image. So let's start learning how to take ownership of your story and build a strong positioning online that people like Louisa will connect so much to your story that she will be talking about you to others. Then that is it. Okay. Why I choose a queen when I talk about positioning? When I rebranded my business from travel influencer to entrepreneur and mentor for female entrepreneurs, I changed not only from Portuguese to English, but I also did the rebranding of my image. Why? Because before I was the cool traveler, female entrepreneur, female influencer traveling, and now you need to see me as a person that can guide you to also become the influencer of your own business. It's a different image, right? Before I also had as my emoji, you know, the lady with the flying red dress, because red, as you can tell, is my favorite color. But when I changed, I decided to choose the crown, because I want you to be the queen of your business. Why? Let me tell you, maybe you know, the story of Queen Mary, Queen of Scots. Have you heard of her? There was also a series about her on, I don't know which channel of that, but I think it's on Max, HBO Max. Mary was an innocent princess. She was from Scotland, and she was sent to be raised in France. And in France, she was used as a tool for alliances. She was just a pawn in the big people's game. She was naive, she was romantic, she has this dream of marrying the prince and having the perfect family. And she was heavily influenced by others. So she relied on advisors, the Queen Mother, and all that to form her opinions. Of course, she was young as well. And then Mary became queen. She married the crown prince, right? And then she becomes queen. And when she is queen, she started learning that she needs to take ownership of her decisions. Ownership of what people will talk about her, who she is going to be as the queen. What strategic alliances she can make, she can choose by herself for the goals she wants. Because her goal was to go back to Scotland and be queen in Scotland. And then she survived betrayals, not only from people in court, but from her own husband. She was challenged by Queen Elizabeth, her cousin, from England. She fought the queen. And she go back to Scotland as a queen she wanted to be. The story didn't end that well, but that is not the important part. What I want to tell you is that the queen is a person, a woman who has a story, a life story, like all of us have. Talking to the female entrepreneurs yesterday, and every time I have a meetup with them, you understand that we all have passed for some, endured some difficult periods on our lives. Sometimes it's a complicated family. Sometimes it's a toxic relationship. Sometimes it's a disease. Sometimes it's overcoming poverty. It can be many, many things. But we all have endured some difficulties in our lives. But we learned with them. And we decided to start a business because we want something different. Because we want to achieve goals that are important to us. And usually, the business we start, they're actually resolving a problem we had before we created that solution. So we found a solution for a problem. And don't be afraid, because if you have that problem, more people have it as well, and they can become your clients. They were gonna find you if you position yourself correctly. And I cannot stress enough how you position yourself correctly. First, let me ask you a question. Why are you not the face, the voice, or the influencer of your business yet? What is stopping you? Is it because you don't know how to do it yet? Here in my channel, my Instagram, there are a lot of how-tos. You can just look at some videos, and I have given a lot of tools on how you can start doing it. There is a live actually where I gave 3 steps how you start telling your story online. Just go a few days back, it was last week. Then, what is stopping you? Are you afraid of what people are going to tell about you if you start positioning yourself on internet as a business owner, as the influencer of your business? Now I ask you, why are you giving power to people that don't matter? Why are you letting people, sometimes the fear you have is about what people that you not even know are gonna talk about you. Why are you giving these people so much power over your life? People are going to talk about you no matter you want it or not. But if you want them to tell the story you want, that is true for you, you need to take the leadership on it. You need to position yourself strategically. You need to choose the stories people are gonna talk about you. Then there is the fear of overexposure. But I don't want to share my kids. I don't want to talk about my relationship. I don't want to. You don't have to. Is your life on social media as the influencer of your own business is only a part of your life? You can be personal and share your story in a personal level without exposing too much. And what I mean with that, we're gonna choose the topics that you feel comfortable with sharing. Actually, topics that are relevant for your business. You don't need to share everything. I don't share everything. I have mentioned the other day, there are so many things you have no clue about me. And they are things that, for me, they are private. I don't need to share. People know a lot about me anyway. But you know, let's make a reference of one of my favorite shows. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Because I choose what I'm gonna share. Right? I have given this example the other day. I am on social media working as an influencer since 2012. So, how many years is it? A lot, many years, more than 10 years, right? No one in all these years never saw the place I live. You see now that I'm in the living room. This is my window, but you don't know how exactly my living room looks like because I never show it. I show some parts of it, some angles. But because I don't think it's relevant, unless I'm partnering with brand, like I don't know, decoration company or a renovating company, and they are paying me really well to show it. Otherwise, for me, it's not relevant. And there are a lot of other things that I don't think relevant to share, which is completely okay. Your private life should still be private. But you can share the behind the scenes of your day, how you choose your outfit to go to work, what you do during your day, what you have for lunch, because people, they want to relate with you. But if you only show how good you are, or just keep these boring posts that you found the template on Canva saying, buy my product, buy my course, nobody gonna care. Have you ever opened Instagram or any other social media platform and thought, let me see what I'm gonna buy today? You don't do that. You don't go to social media, let me take a class. I'm gonna go there to study today. Okay, YouTube, you go to watch tutorials. But Instagram, in general, you don't. So you need to adjust your communication to the platform you're at. People are on Instagram to be social. That's why it's called social media. And you cannot be social if you are just trying to push things so people buy from you. You cannot be social if you only will speak, if you only will have the rights. Open the dialogue. Ask people questions. But what if they don't answer? Yeah, on the first day, probably nobody will answer. But if you keep repeating and showing up, people will start noticing. The problem is, again, what I said in the beginning today. You compare yourself to people that have been in the game for very long. You want to skip steps. You need to start somewhere. Right? When I talk about strategy, strategically positioning yourself on social media. What is your business? So, let's say I would describe a woman and her outfit, okay? It's a tall, brunette woman, slim, very pretty. She is wearing a short dress which show like a lot of her body. She is wearing a very strong makeup and red lipsticks. She is also wearing the biggest stilettos, like a very, very nice, like elegant stiletto shoes. What does she work with? What if I tell you that she is a yoga teacher? Do you understand that is not what you expected? Because we all have some boxes that we put things in our minds. Our minds are lazy. Okay, our brain likes to think less and less. That's why we automate a lot of things in our lives. You go in the morning, brush your teeth, you don't need to think about it, you just do it. So a lot of things in our lives, they are automated. So our brain saves energy. So that's why we judge other people from what the clothes they are wearing. Okay, if I come to my life here and I want to talk to you about business, but I'm wearing training clothes, yoga pants, sweat with my hair that I just came from a run. Just said I don't run, but you get what I mean. You wouldn't think that I have authority to talk about business, because the image is confusing. So when I talk about being authentic, it's like, be coherent as well with what you do. If you are selling makeup services or hair, you need to have your image always polished. Because that's what it's like. You need to think that your Instagram, okay, your feed, different from the stories. Your Instagram feed, it's like the window at a shop. They don't put whatever things in the shop, right, in the window. they put the best clothes, the new collection. The window is always clean. And they also want to put some elements that make people curious and attract them to coming to the shop. So that's what you need to think of your Instagram. And then I always give this example because it's for me very funny. Let's say you are going to a hairdresser, okay? And you are there to get your hair looking good, but also smelling good because you wash it and you want to have products that make you feel fresh and your hair smell nice as well. And then in the middle of your hair treatment and your hair styling in the salon, comes a person with a grill and start grilling a steak in the middle of the salon. Would that make any sense? No, right? You don't go to the salon to eat a steak. Also, you don't go to the grill, the restaurant, to get your hair done. Things they need to have coherence. What I see a lot is people now, they get confused. I know there are a lot of hacks on social media, people telling you what to do, how to do it. A lot of hacks. Do this and you're gonna blow your Instagram and get I don't know how many followers. You need to humanize your profile. But then you get it all wrong because you keep following those trends, those TikTok and I don't know, Reels experts. And then all of a sudden you own a salon and in the middle of your feed there is a steak picture. Does that make any sense? Remember what I said, your Instagram should work as a window shop works. You want to showcase your best work there. Your feed needs to be perfect. No, it needs to be coherent with your work. But why do I need to share some personal things on Instagram stories? Instagram stories is the place for you to build this relationship. Let's say like that. When you go on a date, okay? Let's say you're single going on a date. You want to look really pretty and to show your best asset. So you impress the person you're going on a date with, right? But then, okay, because first things we are attracted for beauty, that's human, okay? So you're gonna show your best asset on your window shop, let's say Instagram. And if you're gonna date, you're getting your hair done, your best clothes, so on and so forth. And then when you meet this person, can be a guy, can be a woman, your preference, you are actually a very funny person, right? And you talk like a lot of funny jokes and you are a very outgoing person. And that's when you become building a relationship with this person. Because, wow, she's pretty, but she's intelligent, smart, and very professional, but she's also so fun. And she also likes the sushi place I like to go sometimes. You know, that's how you build the relationship. But these things that you went, like today, I went to do my nails and I shared this moment with you because I was talking. It's not something that I need to share on my feed, only on my Instagram stories. Instagram stories is where you build that relationship with your behind the scenes, your two-way communication with your audience. And the feed is your window shop. You need to showcase your expertise, your work, and examples of what you do and your clients. Does that make sense? Let me see if you are writing something in the comments here. I have been talking for a while and I didn't check the comments. Hey Sabine, nice seeing you here. Hey Luisa, did you see I talked about you today again? Happy to see you here. Okay, no questions? Let me keep telling you. So you position yourself with authenticity, and authenticity meaning being real, talking like you talk to a friend. That was the topic of the day before yesterday live. and you are authentic, also, you position yourself like a queen when you are current with your message. It needs to work like a 360-degree communication. People see you on Instagram, is you. People see you on Instagram story, is you. LinkedIn, you. Meet you in person. They need to have the same feeling. In communication, what you want is to reduce noise. Imagine you are already competing with a lot of people. Unless you have built a community in the moon, and people, you are like making tours and bringing people there, which is something so unique and so different that no one else is doing. You have competitors. Competitors are a good thing. If there are competitors, there are market for your business. But how are you going to stand out if you are doing all the same, exactly what other people do? So to position yourself, you need to reduce the noise. And that's like the story I gave an example. You don't go to a salon to get a steak. So if you have a beauty salon, don't put pictures of your food in the middle of your feed. But you can say, like, I have been working the whole day today and just now I'm having time for my lunch. On Instagram stories is perfectly fine. Okay, and then if you have, I don't know, if you are a yoga teacher, doesn't make sense that you only post pictures of you dressed for parties, right? It's okay, you go to parties, you can share it on your stories, but your feed should communicate. Remember, in the feed, people, they usually come, they don't know you yet, because from the feed, from your reels, from your posts, Instagram, the algorithm that you guys, oh my God, the algorithm show it also to people that don't follow you. So you have the possibility to attract more people that don't know you yet. But for them to know what you do, it would be very confusing if there is a picture of you on a party, a picture of food, a picture of you making the hair of someone, and then pictures of your cats and dogs. People, you know, like, is she taking care of dogs? Is she a restaurant owner? It's gonna be just confusing, right? So you understand that the media works like this. Instagram feed is for showcase your services, your social proof, like people that were your clients, your expertise. Instagram stories is for building this relationship we talk about, being real, building real connections. But Giselle, still I am not sure if I want to expose myself. Then don't lose the opportunity. It's like you have a free tool or free tools to reach people that you would never imagine. And you are choosing to be a princess. But I don't want to do that. What people are going to think of me? What if people start talking? That's why I want you to take your crown and be the queen of your business. Take ownership of your story. Speak about your business. Be the voice of your brand. No one, no, but zero, even if you're paying an influencer for that, no one is going to talk with passion about your business as much as you. So why are you not taking the opportunity that internet gives us, social media gives us, to reach people that are actually going to love what we do, resonate with us? Stop being a princess. Wear your crown and be the queen of your business. Be the voice of your brand. Seriously, I want to see that. I feel today I'm a bit mad. No, I'm not. It's just because sometimes I hear female entrepreneurs putting so much excuses about what are people gonna think about me. Oh, but I don't know how to do it. But I heard that the algorithm is changing. Stop. Take the first step. Think of the marathon I just talked. If you don't start today, you're never going to start. And then in a year or two from now, you're going to be regretting, looking in the past and thinking, why didn't start before? What are you waiting for? Are you waiting to miss the opportunity because the internet, social media is not going anywhere? But if you're losing momentum, you are wasting a world of possibility. You understand? Stop being a princess. Positioning like a queen. Let me do a recap. Step number 1, learn how to tell your story with authority. Take ownership of your story. There is a video here on my YouTube or my Instagram as well, where you can learn how, step by step, how to write your story and then start telling it. So that is the how-to. And you also can join me for my workshop, Stories That Sell, where together, live, we are going to do an exercise for you to start building this confidence to tell your story with authority, wearing the crown of your business. The second is coherence, right? You need to be, your social media needs to be the window of a shop, needs to showcase what you do, your expertise, what you offer, your prices sometimes, and clients. It's your window shop. Needs to be coherent. If you are a yoga teacher, stop posting pictures of parties, etc., because that doesn't talk with what you do in your business. Okay? And third, do it and keep practicing, because that's like everything in life. Yesterday, one of the ladies that joined the networking event asked, but I don't know how to talk on social media. How do I do that? You also didn't know how to walk? How do you do that? Trying, falling again, until you felt confident and it sounded natural, right? So it's just like, okay, now I have instructions, I have the strategies, I'm gonna try it. The first problem is not gonna be perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be real. It just needs to be you. Okay, so it was the 3 steps for today for building your positioning, authority like a queen you are. Tomorrow, I'll be live from a different country. I hope the internet and everything is gonna be fine. If I have some issues, I will let you know. But tomorrow, I'll be live again, and we're gonna talk more about how can you be the influencer of your business. And in the meantime, make sure to subscribe to my free workshop, Stories That Sell, because in that workshop, I want to hold your hands and help you write the story you are gonna feel comfortable and confident in sharing in social media. Okay? So I will see you there. Click the link on Instagram on my bio or here below in this video description if you are watching me from YouTube. It was really nice seeing you, queen of your business. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye.